This show talks about the various restaurants.
These two guys just get on
I am going to be taking you through my favorite food establishment, which is, of course, Costco. And I record it as I was store my food. I do 2-3 times a week Costco.
That's the whole show.
I just go up and down the aisles, grab some of the
the kind of Justice League.
little samples.
I didn't watch it yet, but it's on my HBO. It's on my HBO.
Haven't you been here 4 times in the last half hour?
I walked out of the theater.
Yeah.
I got to the point where the Josh
No, I like those little chicken nuggets.
What was the whole point, though? They said Snyder's
Now you
was
go
never
past
going to get released, and then they
the,
finally agreed to release it. No,
Zack Snyder was
Okay, I want to spend a minute talking about the Supreme Court
donor.
and what is going
you know what
on.
happened? I'm saying his
And
cut was never supposed to
the
come out. So
conservatives, which now control the court,
Josh
the
Number,
conservative
It's
majority.
obviously he's like,
Three of the
he doesn't know
justices
the
having
vision,
been
right?
named
He has a
by
bunch of like
President
information
Trump
and
or Donald Trump.
Think how hard that's got
By
to be.
the
so
way,
hard
people
to come
bitch
into a
and
show.
moan
I think
over
Josh
how
is so
he said those
But
conservatives
sometimes,
are on that horrible.
sometimes
Hey, that's the
someone can
Constitution.
come into a show.
You know,
and make it
the
better than the
liberals,
original.
had
Yeah.
their way.
Which happens. In that case, it didn't.
When
In this
conservatives
case,
were
it
looking at an
did.
insanely liberal court.
But anyway, Zack
And
Snyder's
so,
version, did you like them?
constitutionally,
Not just like,
it went the other
not
way.
even just love.
Got a
I've
president,
seen it
2
twice already.
vacancies.
Before I
There
was
was
wrong.
a Republican
That's already said
Senate
twice.
You watched it back to back.
confirmed
Not back to back, I
whatever
saw it.
he is, and he
That's
got
why
what
I
he
tell
wanted.
everybody about it.
Gotta get
And
over one.
and
he
then
needed
I,
the base, and the
couple of
base
years
is
later,
super
what do you think is so good
conservative,
about it? What makes it better than?
evangelicals.
What makes it
And,
a
he
senior
supported
contagion?
cut into chapter.
the
Right,
pro-life movement.
So it's almost as
And
if
he
it could have
argued
been
that that
released
was
as a
made.
show.
And,
Right,
in
and
the
like-
hearings, Brett Kavanaugh, for example, was asked about
It's like
abortion.
Yeah, and I think
How
that
will
the
he
last
say this
epilogue,
in place for 50 years? Do you believe in precedent?
Are you okay?
And he said, I absolutely
You all
believe
right?
in precedent. Precedent is very, very important. And he turned around and joined the overturn of Roe. I mean, you just say whatever you can do to get confirmed. That's just what happens. All right. So now moving back to what the court is going to do. This
So as a
week,
series, the epilogue, go
Supreme
ahead.
Court
You're
heard the
saying
oral
you could
argument,
the series.
you could have cut the
and there
epilogue
are
off,
a
right,
few
last
cases
part,
that
but
have been heard. And it is not the Donald Trump story, although that's going up.
I'm not smart.
Certainly, the Supreme Court has several
Epilogue means
cases.
that,
One has already been decided against him, and
means,
maybe a bunch of
the
others
section at the end of the book. It's a very
That's what
but
well,
it's
it's
got
the
delay,
epilogue of it,
the
and right.
election,
We could have
and
that up.
time for it, and in my opinion, any prediction
It
that
could have been a
happens so
series, and number two,
and
you know, they
all
really got
federal
into
cases
Cyborg's
against the local
character
government.
and his
And
history.
even if they're pending, we can
I
charge
loved it.
themselves
Oh,
convicted.
Because the movie, it's so great.
All right, so
They
with
just
that,
show him, you know,
we've got a bunch of hearings that are going on, a bunch of
just
court
look at
cases
the right, and he's like,
that the Supreme Court are hearing, and it looks like the conservatives are accelerating their moves to overhaul the way the federal government
all that
protects
stuff, and
Americans.
it also
Doesn't
shows
matter, air pollution,
his heart.
unfair financial practices,
Like it
or
doesn't- it
choose
humanizes.
that it
Humanizes
is
them, exactly.
unfair. Now here,
I think
you
that
got a philosophical split,
Wonder Woman looked great.
because you have those on the left,
It's Gal
liberal
Gadot, right?
side,
Gal
are saying
Gadot?
we
She's
need
one of-
those decisions
She's in the-
to make
she's in
sure
Nevada.
the federal government, in fact,
She's
does
in
protect
Nevada. She's in Nevada.
Shit.
various agencies, the FAA, Protection Agency, the FDA, on and on. And we have a president that's pushing that way. Now, Joe
Oh, I saw that.
Biden, or excuse me, you've got
Are you really?
Donald Trump that comes in, you have another
Bobby Lee
philosophy
keeping up with
goes
the
the other
Joneses.
way,
Bobby
and
Lee
the
in
court
keeping up with the Joneses.
that
I didn't know you were in
doesn't
the movie,
believe
and I
that.
saw it.
The court
Where are you?
believes that there's too much
are you,
governmental
bud?
control, and
not
that
in any of
gets
the
in the
images.
way
There you are.
of the way we live.
Is that you, like a little
And
Korean
it's
poker
truly
player?
a philosophical
That's a
dealer?
different that's a different movie.
Oh,
And the
well,
court,
we don't see you on this.
in fact, as interpreter of the
No.
Constitution,
No.
interpreted
Go
law,
up to the top. It's got to be one of the
goes
first things.
away from
Do Bobby Lee
Roe v.
keeping up with the
Wade, for
Joneses.
example, the Miranda
Cut and
decision.
paste.
You have the right to
Good
remain
boy.
silent. The Gideon versus Wainwright decision.
How come I don't see you in
That
any of
was
these
back in
images?
the 60s. What was that about?
Were you
Gideon
really
versus
in this?
Wainwright.
Yes.
What was your-
If you
what
can't
was your,
afford a lawyer,
okay,
one will be
if you go to
appointed
my-
for you.
calm down, bud. What was the
If you go to my
That's when people
Instagram,
got
was the
the
name of the
right.
role?
If they're poor, they can't afford it, they will have
in
representation.
the story now, you're just
The
irritating me.
pornography
Because now
cases
you got
of
me in
the
a fucking thing
70s,
where I
I did. I got
opened up
you.
First
I got you.
Amendment.
Maybe you weren't.
The cases that shut down
Probably the IMDb. Let's
religious
click on that.
quote
Let's see what he
freedom,
acted.
depending on how you look at
I
it.
just don't see
Religious freedom, taking separation of church and state becoming absolute.
Is it like that?
That's turning around.
There it is, Ricky Lou.
That's going
Ricky
the
Lou.
other way. And it is
All right, so what happened?
small matter because we are looking
No, come
at
on.
9 people who have extraordinary power.
Here I saw God.
Extraordinary.
Okay,
Now
so I
keep in
got
mind
what?
that presidents come and go. Like let's say we have one more term of Donald Trump.
Did you say
Assuming
hello?
that he wins the election.
What was your scene?
Oh, we've got one more term of Donald Trump. 4 years.
Holy shit, is that guy?
And those who
I've
cannot stand him, those who have a very tough time, are being told, or the concept is, you know what, we've got 4 years to go. With Supreme Court justices, you have 30 years of grace
so I hadn't seen him
if you don't happen to believe in their philosophy.
Yeah, started
Or 35 years. It is a lifetime appointment. Done. They literally can sit on the bench until they die.
how people would change.
Literally.
If they're going to change,
Even when they
because
can't
of
sit.
Right. So,
And adjourning. And
I
unconscious.
fly to, I think it was Atlanta, Georgia.
Now they can be
in
impeached.
Atlanta, and
But let's
As
say
soon
you
as I
have a
get off the
super
bus,
conservative,
you know,
well, if a
get
super
on the
conservative
set,
is on there,
he sees me.
then
runs
clearly
across
it'll be
the set.
replaced by a super conservative.
He's
But
gonna
the point
tell
is,
me
you have lifetime
everything.
appointments, and that changes
To make you
everything.
feel
And the court has the
lifetime
ability
like a big deal.
to decide how we live.
And I like.
And I'm going to go through a couple of the cases, what we're hearing, and the liberals on the court are basically going out of their minds. And I'll tell you why. Because even though we have hearings where the Supreme Court hears the case, arguments in front of the court, then the decision comes down months later.
Yeah. You know, I'll tell you who else.
We have a good idea of which way the justices are going to go. And that's by the questioning they do and the statements they make when the lawyers on opposing side are arguing. And those that are in favor of regulation are generally representing the government.
So,
These guys got a lot
And
of
of course, this is interesting on the other side. And I'll share with you the rest of that. Then we go to this week's World in Review at the bottom of the hour. Let's check in with Amy King live in the KFI 24-hour newsroom.
2 women who accused Trey Songz of sexual assault at a party in 2015 at his home in Bell Canyon have dropped their lawsuit. The women's suit claimed they were subjected to acts so heinous, so contrary to human decency that they
Bobby
defied
just hooked up what
comprehension.
looks like a
It's
tonsil
not
stone.
clear if a settlement was reached
That's
or
no
they
shit.
just
I'm not
dropped the
kidding. It's
lawsuit.
the size of
Another
like an
storm is
M&M.
headed toward Southern California. Rain is
That's
expected
huge.
Monday
It's on
for the
your
National
table.
Weather Service. This one's not going to be nearly as strong as the
What's
last one. Metro LA is expected to get an inch or less before the storm moves out Tuesday afternoon. The U.S. Postal Service will officially unveil a commemorative John Wooden Forever stamp tomorrow. The stamp honors the legendary late UCLA men's basketball coach who led the team to 10 national championships. We've got some flowing on the 5. We'll check that this week
The
at
cop
9
said, slow down a little bit.
If
You
you're
guys are
thinking of
crushing
selling your
way
house,
too hard for the
or you've
time.
buried a
Like,
place
he's like,
that you don't know what to
usually,
do with it,
Yeah,
well, you should have done this a year and a half.
yeah,
And I'll
that's
tell you why. Because a year and a half ago, you put a house up for sale, and you listed it, and everybody thought, well, those agents changed. Now it's far more difficult to sell a house because, the majority of people who are out there looking just can't
I love
afford
it.
it.
I love it.
They're
It's
in
not
great
affect me.
So,
It's not gonna
Now
affect
he's
in the
touching his face.
last
When he
year.
touches his face, it means he's nervous. He's
He's
nervous when he touches his face. Oh my god, when he gets sad, he touches his face.
6% commission, paint, clean, and repair, whatever it is.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then protect buyers getting them through, and
He's
be
touching
there,
his
and
face.
offers, counter offers. With directbuyers.com, none of that happens. Directbuyers.com, they're going to give you a fair price. You'll get paid in cash within 10 days. No listing, no 6%.
What did he just say?
No one even walks through your house. That's directbuyers.com. And they'll even get you a $15,000 cash advance before closing. That's what you're moving. They'll never lowball you either. A lot of lowballers in this industry, not directbuyers.com. Call 844-242-SELL, 844-242-SELL. Visit directbuyers.com.
Tell the dog what he's
Some
listening.
low clouds this morning, making way for mostly sunny skies. Highs in the low to upper 70s, except in the Antelope Valley. Those temps will top out in the low 60s. This report brought to you by Wendy. From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center, let's go places. We got flowing in commerce on the
First of all,
pod.
you guys got
Usual
corona.
stuff there. It is close
Yeah,
outbound.
I already had it.
Getting out of the
Bobby
LA
is
interchange,
perfect.
making your way on
You can't
down to
get
the
it.
605. Northbound,
Because
you'll
when they
find
say
some
if you're
patches
blood
off
type,
off and on again,
his
slowing.
blood type is soy
From the
sauce. They
605
can't get it
on
if you
up
have
to
soy
the
sauce
10.
blood.
Now, we just
Yeah.
spotted a problem on your way to Long Beach. If you're headed
Oh,
southbound
you
on the
might, honestly, you
10
might.
10 freeway,
You might be
just
able to get it.
a little bit south
That's worse,
of
like,
the 405. Looks like that crash blocking the left lane.
Yeah.
Traffic is already quickly backing up right before
Yeah.
the 405
Yeah.
on the southbound
He's
710.
disappointed that
It's
he's not
only
been
going to get busier. It doesn't look like there's anything
Bobby's mad right now. He's pissed off that you said that about that.
so that's in lane for you. Northbound side of the 405 is pretty close to Eaglewood
All right.
on up to the 10.
All right.
And if you're coming
Love you.
out of the valley,
Bye.
the usual stuff there from
All right,
about
so what?
Roscoe Boulevard
He
on
said
down to
what?
Sunset. Will Cole
You
Forever.
did your 23.
KFI is
Wendy's breakfast, $2 for $3 veggie bundles, plus two cubes with perfect duos in your space for, like a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, or medium hot coffee. Limited time only during breakfast hours. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not available in a combo. Single item at regular price. This report is sponsored by personal injury firm Owen Patterson and Owen.
I'm Susan Owen, managing partner of personal injury law firm Owen Patterson and Owen. That means I oversee everything. For over 47 years, OPO-like has been and will always be there when you need it. Call us today, 888-OPO-WINS or OPO-like.com.
Imagine the best place you've never
Now, where you
been.
said you know, go to the second photo.
Never been.
I want to end those Homo sapiens,
What would it
Neanderthals.
take to make
Do
it
you think that
really
looks anything
real?
like you? Can you
How
put
much
a side by side of that
How
and
much
Bobby?
persistence?
Do you think perhaps that looks anything like you? Because I do see some qualities of it. There it is.
Every day, we're
Look at
working to
his
bring
hair is
that
tied
place
up just like your
closer
hair is
with
tied up.
customer service and
You already have
procedure.
the, yeah.
That's
Bring up
how
a
we
picture of
stay
Bobby Lee right next to
well
it.
ahead. Blue
No, put your
Shield
no,
of
put it on
California.
top of your
If
head.
you're looking to sell your home, call Seller's Advantage.
Yeah, let's
They'll
redo
make
it.
you a
Because he has
cash
one
offer.
right
There's
now.
no need for repairs. With Seller's Advantage, there are no agents. They can close in days. They buy with cash. They may even offer a $10,000 advance to help with moving. Check out the reviews online. Call for no obligation offer. 888-321-AS-IS. 888-321-AS-IS. 888-321-2747. SellersAdvantage.com.
Don't worry, dude, that looks just like they're gonna have to probably like stare into that camera.
DRE number
And they're gonna take your head and just put it next to
096-165.
that picture. That's
Hi,
really
Brenda.
good.
Hi, Nancy. What's
Go
new?
like this. It's
I've
looking,
had
looking
enough
away.
of
So look at the
politicians
camera,
trying
but
to get
yeah,
away with
exactly.
whatever they want. What
That's,
do you mean? I'm talking about
that's
that
pretty
guy,
close.
Dave Min. I can't believe
That
he's
looks
still
really
running for
silly.
Congress after
Yeah, he
being
got it.
arrested for drunk driving. And it wasn't some mistake he made as a kid. This was last May. I heard about that. Min was driving a state-owned vehicle and had his lights off and ran
A
at
lot of
red
the
light.
So she gets
He
all the
could
money
have
emails
killed
to
someone.
Does she think it was
And the
gonna hurt
police
your
report
she goes,
said his
"I-
alcohol level was almost twice the legal limit. Twice. It gets worse. When Min was arrested, he asked the officers to try and cover it up. According to the report, he said, "There's no way to not
Why
release
would it
this.
fuck you up more?
That's
That doesn't make
disgusting.
any sense.
Just another politician trying to hide the truth." Unbelievable.
Great, and Google
I'll
who gets
never
COVID the worst.
trust Dave Min.
Who gets it the
Me
worst? What
either.
kind of people?
I'll never trust Dave Min.
Major genetic risk factor
UDP
for
is
severe
responsible for the
COVID-19. Click on
content
that.
of this advertising, paid for by
Oh, shit, Rob,
United
this is you.
Democracy Project.
The severe COVID-19, the major, go to the top, go to the top. The major genetic risk factor for severe COVID-19 is inherited from Neanderthals.
As we dive
Holy
into
shit.
the strangest
That's
stories
you.
across
Yeah.
the span.
COVID-19 pandemic has caused considerable morbidity and mortality and results in death for million people a day. Manifestation of disease, Go down to where it might say anything about why Neanderthal linkage.
Because it's one of the science part. Let's just
Theirs is.
yeah, but
Listen to the history of the iHeartRadio app or wherever you find your
my
favorite
girlfriend, how
podcast.
bright she
Why
is.
security
Very
cameras
smart.
suffered
She's
a
like-
major mishap, and about
Scarily
13,000
smart.
customers saw
And then
images
it
from
loses
someone
her
else's
because she's
feed.
still-
Why
she
says
is
they
with you,
fixed
and
the
that's
glitch
strange.
to make sure it
She's a
doesn't
very
happen
intelligent
again.
person.
More tech
But I
news,
guess they
tips,
say,
and
you know,
reviews this weekend on Rich on Tech with Rich DeMero tomorrow morning at 11 on KFI and on demand anytime on the iHeartRadio app.
And they just rip you apart.
Well, yeah, that's your fault for walking to that fire. Why do you have the
KFI
dish?
Nobody kind of made me realize
AM
it's like,
Don't
you know,
here
I
on
kind of,
Friday morning, February 23rd, as we continue the show. Coming up at the bottom of the hour, it's
replace Robert E. Lee.
No, but there's no-
review
there's
everything
no
that happened
reason
this
why,
week, both
right?
nationally,
Look,
internationally,
yeah,
locally.
right.
Sort of
The
just a
level
wrap up.
of, you know
What we
what I mean?
talk about, what
I've been able to
actually
have.
Jimmy talked about too.
It's just like I'm like hitting it.
This last segment I was
That's
mentioning
why I always tell them,
continuing
like, I always go to
about how
other
the
people on my
Supreme
show.
Court is, we know how conservative
Fine,
it
you
is
know,
after it now
you go up
has
to them,
a
hey, don't worry about it,
majority.
man.
Hey, I'll go.
After
Like,
the
yeah,
opening of
they're
Neil
like, what are you
Gorsuch
talking
and Brett Kavanaugh and Amy
Yeah,
Coney
man, you
Barrett. And you sort of knew that it was going to
I can
go.
remind them, you know,
You didn't know how
because
far
You're trying to
to the
you're
right
trying to say you're on
the
their
court was
level.
going to go.
no,
Because
I
one
just
of
go
the
like,
things,
you know,
whenever there
sometimes
is
I like,
Supreme
if I see
Court
like an
nominee
uggo,
kicks in,
right?
You see a girl with three on.
there's
Right, and
no
there's like he's
action
with another
behind
uggo,
it. And that's an appointment for life.
good, like
And
that.
that doesn't have
Yeah, and
to
I went
appeal
up,
to
and they look
anybody.
up to me,
Certainly the
but because
president
I like,
does,
you know,
get
because
reelected
you
or
look like one
not.
of them.
Congress
You
and
look like you used to
senators
be one.
do. They have to get reelected.
No, you're
Not the
different.
Supreme Court.
a little bit.
You got a
And
little
so
bit of
quite
money,
often,
Jake.
Yeah,
it
so
goes
then I
south.
always tell them, I
For
go, take it
example,
aside.
you talk about the Warren Court, Earl Warren, who was
Why is
Supreme
it your
Court
time?
Justice
Why are the obvious people at
nominated
your show?
by Dwight Eisenhower, President Eisenhower,
I get people like this.
in the 50s.
What is that?
He said it was
And they
the
go,
worst appointment
"Hey,
he
I
ever
wanna-
made.
hey, you
This
know,
is Dwight
I was
Eisenhower, because Earl Warren was
Right.
not
And I
crazy
was
liberal.
going,
He was sort of moderate liberal. He turned out to be crazy liberal. And
What is that?
Eisenhower,
You're an uggo.
why?
I
Because
know.
he could.
Now, what is that? What is that
Because
guy?
Earl
What
Warren
is
did
that?
what he did. So now you have the
Because if I
new
quit, they
Supreme
cut it
Court,
out. I'm not gonna say it.
Okay, good. Don't say it.
very conservative, and man, they are
I get a lot.
conservative.
They're
They're
not getting a little bit,
doing
by the way, but if I cut it out. But
effectively what they land on their position.
What percentage of your
I'll
fan
tell
base is
you where they went the other way. Is during the nomination hearings.
It's weird because
Then they
it's like,
portray themselves as more moderate. Now on the bench,
30%.
there it goes. And we've got this spring in the court hands down its decision, usually early June with the rest of them. You can tell which way the cases are going to go. Liberal justice, you can
I don't know why
see
the club owner
frustration.
said this to me.
Because you've got the right-wing majority of the court is diminishing, and this is based on questions that are asked by the justices. You can tell which way it goes. Diminishing environmental, public health, consumer safeguards. The justices so far have invalidated rules for power plant emissions.
Well, yeah, you want to be around your own.
Have really taken the tightening of those off.
Yeah, but it's
Loan
close enough.
forgiveness.
I mean,
Stop where the president couldn't do with COVID precautions. A bunch of new cases are being heard. Justice Elena Kagan, and she's talking in outside speeches.
like what Joe
And
would call you. Like,
justices
is
do
it,
that.
Yeah, my audience
She did
is
trust
more like
these environmental rulings that are going to come up simply because
some
new
whites.
appointments
I get a
are
mix of
changing
people.
every.
black
She said, here is, let's say, regulation and some of the, some interview. 10 years later, it turns around and goes, the environment now is more hospitable. The justices have changed. Let's go at it again.
The next show I go to, let's see how many
Under Roe versus Wade, the
I'll
50-year
get black
battle.
people in Spokane,
And
Washington.
pro-life
Okay?
people finally
No,
won.
you won't. Not like me.
Same thing with the gun rights movement. Just kept on hitting, and they won
Leave
it.
it in.
They won the battle. There's a case right now with
Look at that here.
I know that.
Look at that here.
You know what?
And I'll be the ones that come to my show on time. Look
and
at that.
environmental policy.
No. That's not what I mean.
Conservative
What I mean is
advocates
that,
are in
because I
business
think that,
interests,
I
are
think
going
that
to
every
win,
race
probably,
has good
with
ones
this
and bad
court.
ones.
And they argue administrative
You think
power
whites
has
have good ones?
impinged on
You always say that we
American
have no good
commerce.
ones.
Oh, man, you
The
have
court is
Schindler's.
buying what the chambers of commerce said, and
Schindler's like
those
You think most whites are bad? You said.
No. I think a lot. Here, I'm being honest with you. I want to
states
say
and the federal
As one of my
government,
best
Congress
friends, you
has
should
put
say something.
I
on
want to say something great about my right.
business.
There's always a Schindler, like a
Has
guy that, like,
his
I know I
killing.
can imagine, like.
And
when the
remember, we
Japanese
had
were
an
in the
Obama
camps
Congress
in the
where a lot of this was
40s,
passed.
Yeah.
And then
that
we
there was, like,
now
the white guy
have
that, like,
a Congress that is so bifurcated, nothing gets
Yeah,
passed.
yeah.
So what they do,
There's a good
Right, and
the
then you look
super
at, like, you know,
conservatives, they have the
the
court.
civil rights movement in the 60s.
They have the court to
Yeah, there's like
undo
that white guy's
all
like,
of what the liberal courts have done.
yeah, man, I'm for the cause, and they'll be
I
risk
mean,
their bodies and their
really,
lives
Well,
for the cause. You know, they had like
here's a
these
case
bleeding hearts, and I
that
love
was
those.
just heard last
Those
month,
whites are like,
1984 decision. The U.S.
These type are
agency's
different.
great latitude
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
interpret congressional statutes and
It's
enforce
funny because
policy. The court
these guys,
says they say no.
hide who they really are.
They don't have it. Agencies
Like,
don't have
we're
that
just one of those
ability.
guys where, like,
Environmental Protection
I shouldn't
Agency
say
does
this,
not
but this
have
is
the
not
power
okay, but
Yeah.
to regulate the way it does.
Yeah.
You don't live super
A
far
case that was heard a couple days ago was the argument from the case brought by the owners of the North Dakota
It's like,
truck stop.
like a razor blade.
And it says that the cap on what debit card fees merchants charge violates
No, we'll say,
the
let me say,
federal
on number
prohibition.
3, we'll say, because you know what it is.
Now,
It's
law
not an American
caps
flag. It
our
was 1,
ability
2,
to charge
3.
whatever we want to
Confederate
charge.
flag.
So the federal
Peer
law
pressure
saying
has
that
had
is
guidelines.
unconstitutional.
I swear to
You
God.
get
And he's
in the
raging
way
it off,
of
and I was like,
commerce.
what's up with that? And he's like, oh, hey,
And
dude,
based
I
on
was just
what
doing
the
it as a
court-
bit. It was just a bit. He said it was a
I'm so glad
Question.
I'm so glad you said that.
Maybe
Because I'm going to tell you what Uber is,
That's
right?
really going to go.
Uber's not a
No,
killer.
Federal
Killer.
Reserve, by the way, one in
Uber was
lower
around
court.
in any century. He wouldn't
But
kill.
the justice
He also-
agreed
not a murderer.
to
He's
hear
not a
the appeal,
murderer,
and the
right?
conservatives,
He
yeah,
also,
they're buying it.
We'll let that slide.
They're buying it. Now, it's a
Oh.
technical argument, but the
If you
big
lived in
picture
Wisconsin,
is
next to
that
Ed
this
Dean,
court is
right.
going to
Ed Dean was one of
absolutely go with a
my favorites.
conservative, or at least it'll be a conservative.
It is your favorite. We talk
The
about
one
it
thing that I
like,
think
every 2
the
weeks.
court
Yeah,
is
like, you know,
not
and I
going to
think they
do,
get burnt like
the
the
Supreme
blue
Court
bottom.
will not
Just let
agree
me like,
with former
Yeah.
President
Well,
Trump.
that guy's cool.
It's such a
He's
ridiculous
cool.
argument
He said
that
his
he
word.
has.
next week.
That no matter what he does as president,
No, he would not.
Yeah.
No, he would conceal a
and
killer.
that's what his lawyers
And
argue and
that's
are
what
arguing.
would Tim do.
And Ellen
Look at
Kagan, in a separate case,
Sawyer.
Sawyer.
dealing with immunity,
No, it's in his
actually
screw up.
asked his
Tim
attorney,
Screw-up.
are you telling me
See, I feel
that
like
if he has complete immunity,
he might be a snitch.
that he
He'd
can
snitch out at
order
me.
the assassination of a political
Really think so?
rival and he is immune from prosecution?
Now, what do you say about
And the
white
Trump
guys?
lawyer said that's right.
You know, it's like, you ever see, I'll give you an example.
President is
You know, if you see a movie like Truman or whatever, right?
My favorite movie.
Or any movie, and there's fighting in the downtown area, right?
Yeah.
And
Right. By the way,
in the
if he does
distance,
kill
an
someone,
extra.
and
Like, you know,
does
you
it,
just see
for
the distance,
example, on
that's Tom's
federal
better.
ground, or orders,
Right, like, no one cares.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a
come into
story.
an opponent's
He's just this guy. You know what I mean?
headquarters, he
Yeah,
kills
I get
everybody there.
Yeah.
And he gets the order.
And this episode is brought to
We don't
you
know.
by our partner.
That's gonna go.
Oh,
I have no idea.
ride or die would come up. Ride or die.
It's
the best. I just found out the moment you can go into the camera mode and take a video of your heart rate, all your stats on it, and you post to Instagram. I'm doing that all the time now. You are? I love my phone. It's expanding. It's not just the best wearable, fitness wearable I've ever worn in my entire life, but they're expanding the brand as they do. It's not just HRV covering the street codes. They keep making it better and better and better.
Yeah, the updates are incredible. They also like in the KFI 24-hour news.
AT&T says the self-service outage that affected more than 70,000 customers was not caused by
What up, pimp? How you doing, Squirrely?
AT&T's Josh Margolin
Oh,
says
you know,
the company
Squirrely,
confirms it is a coding
Hell yeah, baby.
During the software, it was resolved, and they're working to make sure that everything is fixed and doesn't happen again.
The outage began early yesterday morning and affected service all day. News brought to you by T-Pain's accident attorney. The state assembly bill being introduced would make it easier to remove potential jurors with a bias against police.
So I'm gonna give him a couple $100 and then pay the rest after working the show in Vegas.
Riverside Republican Bill Staley says his bill would allow attorneys to ask for the dismissal of a potential juror if it was determined that that person was innocent. Law experts have said the bill would hit a lot of hurdles, especially because of the strong support for criminal justice reform in the state legislature. Steve Gregory, KFI News.
A bachelor's degree from community college could be free under a new state bill.
Assemblyman Miguel Santiago says the state's education system has enough money to offer the free degree. In fact, the community college funding has increased over the last several years. Teaching funding has increased. Under the current program, students can get 2 years of free community college. Santiago's bill extends the program another 2 years. Community colleges across the state offer limited bachelor's degree programs. Blake Foley, KFI News.
The U.S. has
What'd you say?
imposed more than 500 new sanctions on Russia. ABC staff covered that President Biden
Well, we'll see how it goes, my friend.
Russia's war against Ukraine and the death of Putin
Hopefully it lines up to where I'm close to you. I appreciate that. We'll see where it goes.
The U.S. is imposing export restrictions on nearly 100 entities that support Russia's military efforts and
Dude, I
target
saw that
energy revenues.
NASCAR pit jacket. That thing was cool. I'm actually headed to a NASCAR event, so that's awesome. One day. Which one?
A vegan drive-through in Costa Mesa is closing.
Which NASCAR event?
nearly 3 years ago by James Beard
You know, I don't
award-nominated
even know
chef
what it's
Matthew
called.
Tennant.
Where
That
is it?
happens to me a lot at all these
Casual
events.
things like
We're like, oh,
breakfast
what artist?
sandwiches,
You want to
burritos,
see? Oh,
hamburgers,
let's
wraps, and
I
bowls,
have no idea
all
what's
with a
going on.
100%
Right.
plant-based twist. And he was named Best New Chef in 1994 by Food and Wine and has had more than 25.
I know
those
that
things,
very
quite a thing.
I love you,
They
man.
look terrible. And
I
they
never gone
make
through
me very uncomfortable.
Are you going to watch the fight today?
You're gonna go
Excellent. Yeah, so it's at 2 o'clock our time, right?
Yes, 7 o'clock. I just walked in and it said 9 hours.
He met me outside. He met me outside. He told me, he said, right here.
And schedule a free, no obligation consultation.
Yeah.
And what
I put my foot on the other side of my body.
When I came here in
I
Illinois,
am
is the
excited.
your varicose veins
I went straight here.
state-of-the-art
I'll be honest,
varicose
Eddie,
vein solutions.
did you even say
and
hello or how
experts.
are you or anything like
And you
that?
can return
But
to
just
normal
the
activities
exposure
over
to that this is going to
West
be a
Medical
part of
vein
the
specialists, yeah, they are.
These cameras on sticks.
Right.
It's a shock.
And treatments are covered by most PPO health
Now
insurance
they're going to be
plans.
like, what the
So
fuck?
call 800 West Med. Schedule a free consultation.
It's very exciting.
Westmedical.com. 800 West Med or
Agreed.
visit westmedical.com.
Which is our new movie that you has nothing to do with it.
South
Please
End weather sometime clouds, with the
Start like a
sun clouds
squirrel
after
fighting all
lingering
these
low
things.
clouds
You know,
clear
we're
out.
trying.
Highs in the mid to upper 70s
I like it.
low 60s in the high
That
desert.
was a
Mostly clouds, mild highs on low to mid 70s, being down 2 degrees on Sunday, and we've got a chance of showers overnight Sunday with rain Monday into Tuesday morning. 55 in Garden Grove, 58 Manhattan Beach. We've got a work zone in Long Beach on the 710.
Yeah, you know, originally
I trained for a long time.
Did you?
405. The left side pocket is very low moving very center divider there. So that's what's going on there on the south side of the 710. Meanwhile, we've got some flowing, as usual, south side of the 405. You go with Roscoe Boulevard, you'll find off and on brake light action all the way back to Sunset. West side of the 10, I haven't talked about that this morning, but it's kind of doing its usual thing already from Western Avenue. Very slow all the way out to
actually have a name.
once you get past La Cienega, it's a lot better.
I believe it was just Roadrunner. Like he was Wile E. Coyote.
So we're headed down that way.
I'm gonna look it up though.
It was too, right?
Yeah.
You know what they messed up too? If you look at the tiny trees, it's still
Frozen entrees and more.
Yeah, one of those, like Merry Melodies. Hold on. No, isn't Looney Tunes TUNES?
If you like the Mandela effect, yeah, in this reality.
This is Jacob and Ron. You've been involved in a motorcycle accident on 844-24. Please be in charge now.
It is TUNES, or at least that's how they advertise it. The way I recall. Okay. Like Tiny Toon Adventures?
Yeah, they forgot to change that one.
Yeah, so that one, I think, and I could be wrong, but I think Looney Tunes used to have something to do with the music that was being played as well. And it wouldn't translate as well. Yeah, so Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies. Now, what was the other thing? Oh, character. Roadrunner.
But now, I like all the stuff that, like, the Mandela effect is not like reality changes. So I'm tested to see how much they can actually like alter and change our perspective on history and stuff like that.
Right.
So there are some cool stuff like, you know, the Shazam movie. They're like, oh, that actually existed. So yeah, now people are like, from the year.
Marco needed to hire everyone from a receptionist to a store manager.
And a bunch of other stuff is going on. So it's almost like,
ZipRecruiter helps me keep
yeah, they're just messing.
Take it from Marco.
So, Roadrunner is his name. He's also known as Beep Beep.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/RADIO. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
You got that right, man.
Let me introduce you to Zelman's Minty Mouth.
Does he look fat on camera or no?
Swallow, mint on the outside, partially seed oil on the inside. Clinically tested against the
live
upper
on
suspenders
before
and garlic
$10.50
and
months.
the residents cover up
It's in our
it's
hands.
clean
It's like not a
progression
funny
rate
joke. You
underneath.
just look like you.
Zelman's gives you a money-back
Would you ever
guarantee,
take
free
your shirt off and
shipping,
your sets
order
on stage
3
without your shirt
packs
like
or
him?
more. Go to Zelman's.com, 15% off when you use the code
I've been told talking about
KFI,
that.
Zelman's, ZELMINS.com, code
Yeah, I know
KFI
you
at
have.
checkout.
And we're not doing that
Get
anymore,
ready
right?
for our 2024 iHeart Podcast Awards, presented by the Hartford, live at South by Southwest. March 11th, we'll honor the very best in podcasting from the past year, and you'll help decide who wins Podcast of the Year. Vote now at iHeartPodcastAwards.com. YouTube is the streaming partner of the 2024 iHeart Podcast Awards, and we'll be honoring Rotten Mango with the Innovator Award presented by YouTube. Tune in live Monday, March 11th at 9 p.m. Eastern on iHeartRadio's YouTube channel. You don't want to miss this.
I agree that he is rude because it gets everywhere, but the turd goes nowhere. It stays where it is.
I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna go slide it.
Yeah, please.
KFI AM 640, Bill Handel here. It is a Friday morning, February 23, and it is time for
Living under a rock. Well, here's what you missed. Checking hot off the newswire from around the corners to around the world. This is this week's World in Review.
not bad. Not bad. No, it's our new promo, which I had not
We love
heard
those guys.
before.
Right.
They wouldn't tell me
What
what
do
it
you guys
was.
got? You have pre-planned bits for us?
My staff over there, my staff, oh god, and Tony.
Yeah, they got bits for them. I was like, oh, can we get bits?
Solid.
No, I like it.
I give it a B. B plus maybe.
No, because then you get for the fancy
So Clay did that, right? Yeah. I mean, Clay is that.
You don't have anything prepared for us, but you prepare for those fucking guys? Why? Because you do that
okay.
better than them? And we'll just take it and
let's
run?
keep it. You know, we do surveys where I don't do them, but really important surveys that are done. Let's do a survey. Do you like this or not? No one's going to, of course, respond. I mean,
These guys are, they're so
okay. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it.
It's sad right now.
We're in review,
How about
and
this?
I cover
They're
the
in, I mean,
big stories that
I
happen
did
nationally
predict Joe
and
Biden falling down those
internationally.
stairs.
So let's start with Joe Biden. What a shocker. Joe Biden is still 150 years old, and he has been attacked for not dealing with the border over and over again. That's one of the Republicans have against him. One today, well, in general, I mean, liberalism, but that's sort of a given. And the other one is the border. He has not dealt with the border, although now that's become nuanced because of what's going on in Congress. Well, he took an action. He is closing the U.S. Mexican border to migrants crossing illegally. In January, there were 124,000 in Cobb County, and people have been saying that even liberals, you gotta do something about the border. You're gonna lose on this one. And Americans think the border is pretty important. Sorry. So he is doing something about the border finally. Now, is he do enough? Don't know. Don't know.
Come on. So funny.
Frozen
That's
embryos.
just funny. I don't care who you are. It's
Alabama Supreme Court.
Now rewind
said
it a little bit.
frozen
What I don't
embryos
get
are
is he
children.
slips. It's not just one
And
slip.
frozen
It's
embryos
a closet slip.
that are
Okay.
destroyed.
Then it's another stair slip. And then
The parents, the
man, is
doctors,
that funny to me.
liable for wrongful.
Funny.
Now, this has to do not with parents. It has to do with doctors who
It's
destroy
funny.
embryos and negligence.
Any president, I would have
They
laughed.
can be held liable.
If you would have
This is
slipped
one
and just
big
kind of kept walking, right?
because having been in the field for 35 years,
a
and
leg
dealt with
rub.
IVF,
It hurt.
and a lot of
Yeah.
people freezing embryos.
He's
What ends up
fucking 9
happening is
years old. That fucking hurts.
couples,
I know. They shouldn't have brought him.
That's it.
And to give him one of those wheelchair
And
things.
then on top of it, yes, I'm a man. You know what I would do?
One of those
with
the wheelchair that
Right,
drives
you know what I would tell him
and
too?
it's
That
not
if I
just
was
one or
like,
two,
you know,
which is normal,
yeah,
but
Secretary of,
Secretary of Falling.
all of them being put aligned. And then fresh ones are put in, and the rest are frozen. And what happens
Just
when
go in.
first
Just get the fuck out of there. Yeah, right there. He's
Because right now he's gonna, I gotta fucking do this.
destroyed.
But he has to. No,
What I
he
did,
legally has to.
I
He's got to do it.
I said to the doctor,
Do I
okay,
feel bad
you know,
for him? Yeah, I hope the guy is
they
fucking
can be
okay.
frozen
But also, you have to laugh at
the
that.
only
I would laugh at any
alternative
president that would fall
Yeah,
upstairs.
embryos are frozen for the next 300 years.
Feigning is so funny.
Then
So you find presidents fainting. By the way, when Trump had toilet paper on his going up the stairs, that was hilarious.
This is for the right to life.
So I watch American Idol.
I love AI.
All right, so
Ever.
there was a girl. They were doing
Quick word about
and
temporary
afterwards they were
ceasefire in Gaza.
And like,
That
everything,
went
like,
on this past week.
and she
Now, keep in
fucking
mind that Israel is
passes out
still
and
going
falls on
balls
her
to the
butt.
wall in going after Hamas.
What?
A lot of Palestinians are still being killed.
on YouTube.
There
They
are
don't want to.
huge numbers that have left Gaza City, the north, because a lot of it is wiped out,
Two
and have
presidents
moved
fainting.
to the
Let's see if
south.
there's any
Per
presidents that are
Israel
fainting.
saying that's a safe zone.
I don't know why.
So you have
Tell me
about
why
a
you can't play,
million and a half people out of 2.3 or 2.4 million
I know
that are
they
now
play it,
in or near
see
Rafah,
it, and then talk about it at least.
No,
which
no,
is southern Israel.
You can just
or
Google
the
it on
southern
YouTube
part of
later.
Gaza.
I didn't say you saw it.
And
you
Israel
can talk
saying
about
now
it.
they're going to attack Rafah.
Portuguese president collapses. American Idol
And
won.
we'll tell
Okay, so
people
was it
where
Lionel
to
Richie?
another safe zone. By the way, some people have moved 4 or 5 times to safe zones until the safe zones weren't safe.
It's great. Oh, is that her?
And there's no place for them to go.
I want to watch. I
And
want to watch it.
Israel says, we're going after Hamas. Come help us. Take out
She hit her
Hamas
face
to go
right on the ground.
before
She knocked her
the
teeth
terrorist
out.
attacks.
Just until.
And they're at a complete standstill.
You know what's so funny?
Wherein Palestinian civilians are getting the brunt of this. They're the ones. I know, no, the military are getting
Lionel
killed
was
too.
about to tell her.
Don't
She's
misunderstand.
gonna get it.
Israel says 10 to 11,000 out of the 29,000
Now she was
killed
like, and then
are
later,
military
Lionel Richie goes up
belonging
to
to
another
Hamas, the
one
army.
and says,
Hamas, of course, is saying, well, they don't just distinguish. They just say 29,000 people. Implication is there are no militants, right? I mean, it's just crazy. But the world is looking at 29,000 people being killed, quote, innocent civilians, of which, you know, 2/3 are. I'm not arguing that. But herein lies the point I want to make, and then I'm going to
Why
take a
can't we
break
play
and
that
go on
stuff
and do
though? Huh?
some
They
more.
do. They copyright.
And that
That's
is,
so fucked up. Thanks a lot.
the world is only looking at Israel and what it's doing to Gaza. Not looking at the hostages, the innocent hostages that are being held by Hamas and
I always
saying,
forget you have that tattoo.
release the hostages. And if you talk about releasing the hostages, then we can
Well,
have
turn so I
some
can't see your
kind of
face.
dialogue with Israel. And
So if
they're
I
on
just saw
standstill.
that,
Because the
and I
only thing
could-
Hamas
well, let your
has
hair down.
is
Take
the
your-
hostages.
no, hold on, let your hair
That's the
down.
only ammunition they
take your
have.
hair out so I can see. Because if I imagine that, I couldn't tell if it was
Their
you.
ammunition. All right,
Just
let's
object.
just take our last break, and we'll come back
I'm trying
and
right
finish
now.
up
I'm gonna try right now.
World in Review.
Put it back. Yeah, put it all the way
We,
back. Yeah.
we don't have a
Yeah, I like
second
that. Okay.
from
Yeah. Okay, wait, stop.
We're
Be fair.
back
Be real.
from,
Don't take
we
it
have
so
to come up
fast.
with that.
Yeah,
Ask
slow is
Ray
good.
to do a follow-up
Yeah,
when we
slow
come
is
back
good.
after the break.
Oh, did you
All
drop
right, a
something?
little insight.
Well, what did you drop
We're
down there?
working on it.
Oh, it looks like something. Oh, thanks for
Amy, yeah, also a process. What's going
Oh,
on?
fuck, yeah. And you got a nice little tush.
Jurors are set for a second day of deliberations in the murder trial of Rebecca Grossman, the co-founder of the Grossman Burn Foundation. She started in a 2020 crash in Westlake Village that left 2 young brothers dead.
From
The
when we
jury
first
spent
met
just
till
over
now,
4.5 hours
hours.
in deliberations yesterday.
Honest, when you
The
first
first
met me.
U.S. lunar lander to touch the moon's surface in 50 years is down and
I
working.
thought,
Intuitive machines
I love
guided
you as a
the
comic.
Odysseus lander onto the surface
talented.
yesterday. It's transmitting
But as a
data that
person,
NASA needs for a planned crewed mission to the moon in 2026. 2 California beaches have been named among the best in the world. TripAdvisor's World's Best Beaches list for 2024 ranked La Jolla Cave, or La Jolla Cove rather, as number 5,
You know, they say
and
women
Santa Monica
can be
State
attracted
Beach
to men.
is number 7 on the top 10 list. The best beach in the world, on Holly Beach in Lahaina, Hawaii. We'll check some problems on PTA.
I don't know. I used to tell you a fucking burger guy.
For the past 10 years, I have not only owned, but I'm telling you, recommending the White Source whole hot water filtration. And I have owned almost every water filter that's out there. The filters over there, kitchen sink, and faucet, and bottled water, which is great.
I can feel what
Yeah, you can't feel it. No.
But it's pretty expensive, and of course, look what it does to the environment. So when I switched over to the light source system, that is where I got the best system I know of that I've ever used. And what the light source system does, delivers highly filtered, delicious water from every single tap in the house. And you never run out of water. That's the neat bottled water. You're cooking, cleaning, serving, drinking, clothes, dishes, all in what is effectively, as I said, bottled water. System needs no maintenance. By the way, it's delicious water. No salt, no filters, no monthly servicing, warranty limitations to apply. And they're celebrating 40 years in business. And that's, you don't say 40 years in business by making huge errors. Light source is, just let me tell you how to get it. 800 water 99, 800 water 99. Visit lightsourcewater.com. Lightsourcewater.com. You can taste and feel the difference.
The lingering morning clouds should clear out to leave us with lots of sun and some high clouds moving through. Highs in the low to upper 70s. Antelope Valley will see highs in the low 60s. This report brought to you by Mattress Firm. Let's check VKFI in the sky with an update on the PCH in Malibu.
Just kind of double check what's going on here. They went to clear up all these various mud and debris spills. Wow, northbound side of PCH has been at an absolute standstill from before the Canyon all the way up to the Silver Zone, which is basically between Corral Canyon and Latigo Canyon, where we're down to the northbound side. And as I mentioned, it stopped, and I don't mean just a little stop, but it stopped all the way back to before the Canyon.
What up? What up, Squirrely?
Like I said, I owe my friend a little bit of money for squeeze. Like, I always go there, I work for them, something like that. You know, I was just telling you, that's usually doesn't happen. I was supposed to pay them today, so I just called them. I was like, hey, this is like the money I have right now. I got a gig in a couple of days. They were just happy that I even called them. You know, it's like
Right.
I'm trying from DoorDash every day, but I'm like a giant 250 bands every time I make $100.
Right.
So they're cool with it. They're like, yeah, that's
So, download the next
cool.
week's chat.
I don't have any ads. I don't know anything.
And you go to netsuite.com/KFI, and it's absolutely free to download it. netsuite.com/KFI. NetSuite as an office suite. netsuite.com/KFI.
Toyota's President's Day deals are too good to just
Money
one
on
day.
swap.
So Toyota is celebrating President's Day all month long. Whatever you're looking for, the Toyota dealer is got. Save big on new cameras, powerful combo, and versatile RAV4. See all offers at Toyota.com. But don't wait.
That's funny. I could look at any chart today. I can tell you which direction it's going, how it's going, what it changes. You know,
Just from observing them, you can tell all that. You can tell all that just from observing it.
Oh my God, yeah, I've been learning charts as much as I can in my way for the past 4.5 years now. Harmonic patterns, Fibonacci.
Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska.
Why would I do that? So then,
I'm just saying, if you do it,
I can call stuff, I can look at a chart, I can read a chart, and give you a good idea of where it's going. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't need to, like, use perspective of what's going on. But when it comes to live trading, now my emotions still probably, like, get excellent. But there's other times where I'm calm, I'll like 5x my position.
we all have trigger points. I know. Because you're in.
My friends,
There's nothing there. You have emotion. You're you're finding it again. You're finding it again. Yeah, but
I cry so much.
just because you cry doesn't mean you have emotion.
What is it crying?
Ibrance 125 milligram tablet with an aromatase inhibitor is free drug. Is
I have
HR
emotion, that's
positive,
why I cry.
HER2
Maybe
negative,
it comes out in
MDC.
weird
It's the
ways,
first hormonal
but I
based
have
therapy.
emotion.
I know
Ask
you.
your doctor
You
at
need
Ibrance and visit
I have
Ibrance.com.
therapy.
Right, so
Ibrance
it's
is
better
also
now.
a blood cell test that can lead to serious infection. Ibrance may cause
and I
severe
know what the
inflammation of
buttons
the
are.
lungs.
There's, I
Both of
think,
these can lead to death.
four I
Tell
can
your
press
doctor right
to
away
make
if
people
you have
pop
any
wild.
worsening
But I'm
symptoms,
not gonna do
including
it.
trouble
And I love
breathing,
the
shortness
power
of breath,
of
cough, or
I have
chest
none.
pain. Before taking
Yeah,
Ibrance,
but
tell your
also,
doctor if you have fever,
but I
chills, or other
control your
signs of
future.
infection, liver or kidney problems,
That's true.
or
I
plan
have
to
one.
become pregnant,
Yeah, you
or are
I have one
breastfeeding.
sugar
Common
point.
side
Okay,
effects
so that
include
place
low
your
red blood cell
potential
or
is going
platelet
to.
count, infection, tiredness,
These two
nausea,
idiots.
I've seen
hormonal
pictures.
abnormalities in liver blood tests,
Pictures.
diarrhea, hair thinning or loss,
Animals not
vomiting,
have
rash,
one.
and loss of
It
appetite.
doesn't make me snap when I get the car and drive
over
away.
100
How do you
chemical
feel about
replacements like the Beetle.
It's nice.
You get introspective, but also you're vengeful.
Now on your free iHeartRadio app.
I'm hoping this we get to go to a piece of land out near Sacramento. My boss is buying property.
Funny information.
That's
What
fine.
do you just need that satisfies you? You're gonna see that video and be like,
That'd be amazing.
found the end of the internet. I'm done.
I saw the devil.
What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Live 9 to 1 p.m. on KFI and on demand anytime on the iHeartRadio
I
app.
saw the devil. And it's, what is it? You said it's the best?
You saw it? Yeah, it's a classic Korean revenge movie.
Friday
But a
morning,
lot of
February
Korean movies are
23.
about that theme, right? I don't know what it
Things
is
are going
about
on.
Subtitles,
Super
or
Bowl
is it,
the weekend.
I got a little more time. I might
Handle on the wall.
not DoorDash
I was
today.
being sharp.
Go up to
You've
the
got, what's
there's
the
water here. So
fucking
water
kidding me right now, dude.
Until 2 o'clock, and then we have
I haven't really been here like
talking about he did not
Today might be your day.
we didn't do the post report. We would have done
Yeah.
the last segment or a segment for that because he is still
Well,
in
okay, but this, I'll watch it if you watch it.
and there will be a post report tonight at 7:30. And I am going to be interviewed
Anyway, so
by Neil, and I am going to bring my expertise to the table. Usually it's Neil, and I ask questions, and he tells us about food and trends and restaurants and what's going on. I am now going to be telling him and you on the issue and my expertise in food. And how did I do? What did I do? Yesterday, I recorded my tour through Costco. Where I talked about what's available, what's good, what's not, and that is going to be tonight at 7:30. It's going to be a lot of fun. Neil was hosting with his brother, by the way, too. It's kind of neat and unusual. All right, back we go. As I finish up this week's World in Review, what has happened, and just some of the stories. Going out the head of the 737 MAX program, finally got caught.
I'm not going to
This
look
had
eye
to
to eye.
do with
I'm going to be intrigued.
that plug.
We hunt us in the way.
That window plug, that door plug, that Boeing puts on the planes.
You're right now calling out ninjas as pussies right now.
That's
It has
right.
to do with
You ever see
configuration of the
this?
plane. So there's either two windows, two exits over the wing, or one.
He's an
They
expert in
manufacture
ninjutsu.
the airplane with two exits. They just plug up
If there's somebody out
the
there that's a
one
real
door
life
that
ninja,
doesn't need
will you
to be
please
used.
comment below? We can
And
link
if
you
you
with Bobby.
remember,
I want you to
the
get into a
door
fight with a
flew
ninja, and
off
then you'll see
in
the
I
mid-flight.
just
That
be
plug
honest
flew
with
off.
me. It's like in the
And it
movies,
turns
the wow,
out,
they can go
and
and
now
run
that we
around and
know
stick their hand
that
out.
when Boeing put together the airplane, it was repaired,
I
and
don't
made
even know.
maintenance,
I thought it
they
was.
didn't
I honestly
bolt
think that ninjas
that door
Are ninjas
down. It was
Are
unbolted
ninjas still around?
and flew off. They just missed it.
Are ninjas real today?
Well, goodbye to the head
Japanese era
of
of
the program.
Shogun
Then we
samurai
talked
is
about
long
this
over.
before.
The country does have one or maybe
Boeing
two
bought by the
surviving
Douglas
ninjas.
company.
You're just gonna fight those guys?
Boeing,
Yeah,
it all went to hell in the end after. So now some good news, which is kind of neat. The moon landing,
This is when I
first
first started
touchdown by the U.S. on the moon in 50 years.
Why do
The private company based out of Texas.
I mean, Asians, they all look the same,
And
right?
the
You
lunar
ever see a ninja in a tree go,
lander, it was a lot like
with
the
no mask
lunar
go,
lander of
hey, is that
Apollo,
Stevie? I'm a little
went ahead and hit the south pole of the moon, near the south pole, and that was
Is that Steve
yesterday.
Yamamoto?
And it was first time by the private sector, as I said, six-legged robot lander, and it was named.
Right, if anybody's a ninja, please let us know.
25 minutes already?
And that is the next step in going to the moon, and then the next step of going to
I do think it was. There was some lull.
So
You guys
that's
did
kind
great.
of
No, I'll be honest, there's some lulls. It was a bit tell the guy that was bad.
You
No,
remember
no, no.
after
I'm a
the
fan about the
Chiefs
show.
won the Super Bowl, and there was that celebration rally, and almost 1 million people showed up. The numbers were between 800,000 and 1 million people. If you remember, there was a shooting, and there were well, I think one person died, and it was a shooting where just had some people get pissed off at each other and take out guns and just started shooting, and people were injured, and one woman died, and a bunch of kids were hit. Well, they just two more arrests. Two have already been arrested. Two more arrests, each of them facing second-degree murder. And then finally, the FBI agent, the FBI informer charged with lying. The informer was the basis of the impeachment inquiries by the Republican against Joe Biden. The informer having told the FBI that Joe Biden received a $5 million and told Congress that a $5 million fine or $5 million bribe if he owns Joe Biden. That was the basis of the inquiry. He was lying. He was charged with lying. And by the way, the Republicans are not refuting that. All they're saying is that doesn't matter. We're still going forward, and we have other evidence. Well, this one's your evidence. We have other evidence. We're still going ahead. With what? It doesn't matter. And that, you're going to see that just completely collapse. Okay, we're done. Tony, you saying something? Shannon is there? Hello. Hello. Over there, Shannon. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, it's a surprise. It's confusing as I watch these days. All right, Shannon, what's going on in the world of Gary and Shannon?
Well, it looks like the killers have landed at popular resorts for tourists there in the Caribbean, Cancun area. No more sleepovers. Kids aren't doing this anymore. I loved sleepovers as a kid. I think it builds a little character staying away from home for the night. Also, there is a huge dust-up in MLB over outfits, uniforms, the pants.
It's fun. When we don't have a guest, I sit where you're sitting, and I have no idea where it's
to it. And coming up, of course, the latest on the sanctions, and President Biden needs a cheat sheet, and it's freaking everybody out.
I went to Cancun last holiday season, and I went to one of those resorts.
And you didn't get killed, huh?
Yeah, not only did I get killed, I couldn't even get those illegals right, no matter how hard I tried. There you go.
Here's what I said.
We have to
Here's what I
talk.
said.
Coming
I
up,
have a
Gary
movie
and Shannon,
podcast.
KFI AM 640 live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. If you're new, this thing shifts,
For 10 years, I've been
things
arguing with
change for better or
And I
worse.
felt like if I came on this show, and I said it off air, to be respectful.
Yes, you did.
I said if I came on this show and didn't at least mention it, I feel like I wasn't being honest. And I felt like I was going to be in here like, oh gosh, Pat.
You did the right thing.
Murders have been tied to a deadly shooting spree across LA County.
People were killed between the shootings. Four people, including a teenager, have now been charged in connection with the killings. The teenager and two guys were accused of killing four people over several hours earlier this month, including a 14-year-old boy in Cudahy. One of the alleged shooters from those killings and another guy have been charged with fatally shooting two people on the same day in November. Investigators say the two killed a guy in Cudahy and a guy in LA.
I didn't watch it until filming when everybody else started watching it. So watching it.
A second man accused of assaulting a
You tried to
security
give it another
ambassador.
shot?
Security video
No,
shows
no,
two
it
men
wasn't a
with
hate.
flashlights
I don't want
fighting
to make it
outside
sound like I'm
a
hate.
house
No,
within
you're
a
not.
house.
I know. I saw the show.
There's
It's good.
Bill Moses
I
of
just,
KPLA. Words were exchanged.
we were wondering where you were. But I'm curious as to like why. What is it about the show that you're like, it's just not for me? I have no problem that it's not for you.
A woman upset with school staff posted a video to Instagram in 2021 criticizing workers for not checking out the trans woman.
You signed it with her. So
I have a
it's
thing
an
where
agreement
everybody's telling me
with
something
men that just say they are a woman, and they can go down there and
That's like Rob.
going, all right, you know. So when I saw it,
Staff
I
said
started
in the
it
video
wrong.
they couldn't
I kinda
violate
came in
sexual
like
orientation
fourth
laws.
season.
The training
Oh.
The
was
first episode I
yesterday
saw
Wait a
was
before
minute.
Tony
a
was
jury
imagining
trial
the woman
hearing.
at the
President Biden has started off his
where
speech
he
to the nation's
where he
governors at the
imagines
White
the
House
woman
by
is on the
reminding
street.
them
You
about
don't even know the
Russia's invasion
storyline.
of
I know
Ukraine
some stuff, but I
that
don't remember like
happened
Tony
2 years
imagination.
ago
Is it in
tomorrow.
Italy?
It was
Biden says he's enacting
I
500
forget,
new
but he's like
sanctions in
somewhere
response
he's
to
like a
Russian
bad
That's a
President
woman.
terrible
Putin's
episode
brutal
to
war.
start.
So that's what everybody said. And then I was like, yeah. And then I watched the finale.
Biden says
And
the
I liked
sanctions are also a response to
I
Russian
did like
opposition
So you're
leader
the opposite of everybody else.
Alexei
You
Navalny's
hated
death
the
in
show,
prison
loved the
last week.
finale.
I liked
Says
the
Putin
finale,
is
and I was like, and
responsible.
everybody was online the next
Defense
day,
Secretary
like,
Lloyd Austin has told
oh,
on
God
lawmakers to
damn
act
it,
quickly
I
and
was like,
approve a
wow, I
military
thought
aid
that was
package for
kinda cool.
Ukraine
Cut
that's
the
sitting in the
black.
House.
I don't know.
Ukrainian Foreign Minister
Yeah, because they had
Dmitry
you on the road for
Kuleba
45 minutes.
says
Had some people
Ukraine
for 10
needs
years.
American
Yeah,
workers to
they're
win
black.
the
So
war.
I think the people who 10 years
People get too hung up in their TV. It's, you know what I mean? People get too hung up. I remember when we watched season 2 seasons ago, we watched season 1 of it. It was
The
before you
UN
could
puts tens
binge.
of thousands of people
And they were putting
have
out
been
an
killed in the
episode a
war.
week, and we
The
were
judge
like,
in former
oh
President
my
Trump's
God, like
civil
that
trial
finale
in New
of that
York
first
has
season was
denied a
not great.
request to delay
And I
enforcement
remember
of
my friend
penalties.
Adam stopped
Trump
and
was ordered to
said,
pay
he saw
$355
the finale
million
before I
earlier
did.
this
I
week and was
texted
given
him,
a month to do it.
what was
His
it like?
lawyers
And he
asked
was
for a
like,
30-day extension to come
I
up with the
think we
money.
all
The
might
judge
have
found
made
Trump's team failed to explain
And
or
then when I saw
justify
the
any
finale, I was
basis
like,
for a delay. Yale
no,
has
it's not bad. It's just
reinstated
a
its
show.
standardized
It's a TV
testing
show. And
requirements for
that was my
admission.
first
The
experience with
school and other Ivy League
you're
colleges
writing your
has
own
made
thing in
test
your head.
results optional
course.
over
And
the
then when the
last
person
few years.
proved
Lady
to you
Chief Brian
whatever
Clark
this
says Yale
is,
decided the policy could inadvertently disadvantage
not true.
low-income,
I just was writing
first-generation, or rural
Have you
students.
never watched the
Once again, going to
Oh, no.
require
So I did like the finale.
applicants to submit
And
their
then I
advanced
went
placement
back.
or
There
international
was a
baccalaureate scores
sucks.
instead of
Show
the
is better than
SAT
that.
or
Oh, that's
ACT.
So
Yale
then,
is the
so
second
now
university to
really
reinstate the
like,
test policy. Dartmouth did it earlier
you
this
know,
month.
in my attitude. No, because now I'm like, now you're telling me the thing I saw that I liked, it wasn't good. And the other stuff I've missed is,
At the beaches, mid to upper
There's probably
70s for Metro LA, Inland OC, Valley, and
but
Inland Empire.
during COVID,
Local
I tried
peaks
to
for
watch
the
it.
Antelope
And
Valley.
I
Some
got
gusty
episode
winds
one.
in the valleys and
it,
foothill
sort
areas
of
through this
episode 1.
afternoon.
I got
It's gonna be
about
cloudy tonight,
halfway
then
through the
clouds
first
tomorrow,
season.
highs in the low to mid 70s, cooling down a couple
And
degrees
then a
Sunday
year
under
later,
mostly cloudy skies.
last
And then we
year,
have a slight
not even
chance of rain
seasons
overnight
ago, my
Sunday,
colors
with
got
rain
washed.
likely Monday into Tuesday morning. It's 59 in
Said,
Fullerton,
you know, it's
70 in
supposed to be
Cypress,
kind of funny,
57 in
right?
Cerritos,
And I was like,
55 in Canyon
no,
Country.
yes it is.
The
He was
KFI
like,
Market
yeah. And I was
Report
like,
brought to you
well, I
by
missed
Revive
that
Real
because
Estate.
I was like
The Dow
watching
is
it.
trading up
Type
136
people would never
points.
be
The
bad at
Nasdaq
Starbucks.
is up
You know what I
1,
mean? Like I
and
was
the
like,
S&P
really sure. He was
500
like, no,
is
that's
up
supposed to be
10.
like funny.
Revive Real Estate
And I was
will
like,
buy
all
your
right, I
home,
think I
then
just
renovate
missed the
it,
boat.
then sell it, and
Yeah,
pay
wasn't
you
where I needed to
again
be
for the
when this
additional
came
profit
out.
from the renovation.
Because it
Go to
wasn't like
KFIRevive.com to see if your home qualifies.
Let's check in
And
with
then I
the
tried to go
KFI
back
in the
and watch
sky
it, and it's
over
like trying to go back
Malibu.
and
Let's
like I've never seen
see
Top
what's
Gun.
up on PCH.
And
You know what?
The original?
never.
No,
The
it's
reason why PCH is so close right now is so slow right now because
But
it's
if you
completely
really,
closed.
people said it was
Right there,
amazing.
But that's what she was saying that
I
I have the
shut
same
down
thing
and
about
this is
when
very
people
temporary.
like stuff. I don't like
I
stuff
spent
about it.
so much time talking about how much because everybody wants to challenge me. It got picked up on news outlets.
What? Just so you know.
So,
So we have set up a voice thing for people to send their voice mails, whatever, which is it's a great time to drop it. 512-387-1880.
right there. So,
Voice notes. We
again,
have
this looks very temporary. Hang in there. I don't have a really good.
because I
The
think it
alternates
was
are really hard.
Say
So,
somebody else is in it now.
I would say.
Now
hang in
that's
there.
just-
Yeah, I think you have to just brought this up. Listen, that was my
Hi,
take.
Brenda.
Wasn't that
Hi,
top
Nancy.
okay? I feel like
What's
we
new?
nominated for an Oscar.
I've had enough of politicians
And then I
trying
go
to get
see
away
it,
with
and it's
whatever they want.
What do you mean?
I'm talking
Like,
about that guy,
You're
James Lynn.
it's
I
fucking
can't
news
believe
bad.
he's
Well,
still running
that's
for
okay.
Congress after
That's
being
actually what's
arrested
wild.
for drunk driving.
There's two.
And he was
No,
on the
there's
stage
moments where it's like arrows, like, oh
heard about that. Man was driving a fatal vehicle and had his lights off, and he ran it.
His daughter's gone. You know,
And
alcohol
level was almost
And when I watched it for the first time, I was surprised how funny it was. So that, like, I went into it obviously very
There's
different
no way
perspective,
to
but I
not
was like,
believe
oh
this.
God, I
That's
didn't
just
even realize how
just
funny it
another
was.
politician trying to hide the
I
truth.
think if I
Unbelievable. I will
said
never
to my
trust
co-host,
those men. Me either. I'll never trust those men.
and try to
EDP
do it
is
that way.
responsible
Yeah.
for the content of this
But
advertising.
it's also just
Paid
a
for by
very
United Democracy Project.
Yeah,
so much
okay.
insurance. I've never seen
putting it
I've
off?
never seen
Can't
one
afford it?
of
Too much hassle? Think you
There
don't
was
need it?
no
There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you work there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at getethos.com.
So dated?
That's getethos.com. At consumer carriers, you get the same exact coverage as the largest carriers, but for up to half the cost. Same thing up to half the cost. Up to half the cost for the same thing. 50% the money for 100% content. How come this is so cool? Consumer carriers, and later called, we're here to help. All of the 1-888 please at the cost savings based on constitution, cellular, single line, 5 gigabyte data plan, and unlimited talking time compared to low cost single line.
Nobody's brains were different back then. Like, there were no smartphones back then. There was no, like, you know, we were able to sit and watch things. Now, like, things lose your interest so fast.
You're right. I feel that a lot. Like I collect videos. Wait, did I tell you? Sorry.
No, yeah, that's what we do.
Did I tell you that when I was in the first year I was in an show called Superman.
Really?
I was probably not.
You think we would have heard, like, oh, there's this thing in
Dinner theater, I love it.
No, it was in Philadelphia area.
Oh, wow, the big time.
Yeah.
Dinner in Philly.
Yeah. It was my first hit. It was called the Soap. It was like the Soap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. But it was a dinner theater.
Welcome to the Jerry and Shannon Show, the happiest place on earth.
Yeah.
What's the other Friday?
On Friday, February 23rd, Gary and Shannon
Show,
are,
you're
of
part of the
course,
show.
everywhere on the
It's interactive. Like, so you're like attending the wedding, and you figure it out, but you don't know who's like a paid audience member and we're actually a cast member. You're all intertwined with each other.
Yeah. So my friend Kyla, who's still friends with
Really?
And then they have sort of a side by side, and that both is pretty strong in the theater, for both sexes.
That was sad. I was surprised that they took that out. They went through it, but he's been diagnosed again.
Look, they're watching Better Call Saul. Like, I used to do so fun.
I never played a real character. I played
Scary story out of Georgia. Salisbury is suspected in the death of that nursing student.
That was like the intro.
Oh, you worked your way up.
And concerned friends told police when she never returned. They found her body in a forested area behind the school with visible injuries.
This is like torture. Yeah, like, who writes this shit?
No, but if you were a henchman, table work.
Classified documents
Well, everybody had
now
to
in
table work,
Florida,
but the henchmen
claiming
really
that
had
Trump
to.
made the former government
The guys that played like the actual family had to be
official
less
act before he
interaction.
took it out of Mar-a-Lago.
Like
His lawyers have been arguing now President Trump made
top of
this
the
decision while he
show.
was still in office.
Sad.
The alleged decision was an official act and as such is subject to presidential immunity, which doesn't make sense to me because if the alleged decision was an official act, why does he need immunity?
And I was like, this is
If it's an
amazing.
official act,
Like,
it's not
this is
illegal.
incredible.
Yeah.
Why does he need
That
immunity?
they're making money doing something like
President
that.
Biden today,
Yeah,
as
I
we
get it.
knew was
So
going
it's
to
like
happen, announced more than 500 new sanctions on Russia over its war in
Obviously,
Ukraine
really good.
and the death.
But then I got promoted, and I played
That's why I'm announcing more than 500 new stations in response.
He was speaking to governors this morning from the White House.
How many sanctions do we have to play with left over now?
In response to election development debt. Because make no mistake,
But I think some lifelong friends doing it. I mean, it was.
Treasury Department sent in a release that detailed the sanctions that the Office of Foreign Assets Control is targeting 300 individuals and entities.
Not as high, not as high, bro.
Combined with actions by the State Department, which brings the total number of target sanctions to more than 500.
You were never set up properly to enjoy the show. Not that I'm
Did it
saying
make a difference?
have to enjoy the show.
Why
I'm
are
like,
we
we'll come
sanctioning
over.
Russia
I'll watch
today?
with you.
Now he's willing to watch it. This is the old. I
Why
never,
are we
ever.
still have
I
sanctions
tried to get him to watch it, and now he's
In a
willing to
general
with
sense,
you.
I
This
think
is
what we're doing is
amazing.
we're trying to cut off their ability
I'm
to
about to
do
pitch you
business
something.
outside of Russia.
Why haven't we done that already?
That's a great question. Why haven't we targeted the things that they do that have improved their standing?
You don't have to be a chef to make a good
Economically,
Joey Lewis, Tony, a stripper.
they still have a metric
Normally, if a guy has a sandwich, but they had their hands in like making
No, I
they
was
can
not
sell
thinking.
to places
We watch
like
Sopranos and we
India,
make us.
He just likes to eat.
and
Guys, I'm dead.
make all kinds of money left and
Okay.
right that is not impacted by any sanctions we
How
put
about
out.
You should, no,
And
listen to
any
this.
of
It's a
these
good
300
idea.
This
individuals
is my
who
real
are now,
Okay,
he said no.
subject of the
Listen,
sanctions
yes,
today.
do.
Let's.
Didn't mean that the
You're
United
at a real
States was
company.
freezing down
You
their
do
neck
it
a
here.
couple of years ago. 10
I'm
years
watching
ago,
it.
when
You're trying to
Putin
convince
invaded
me
Crimea.
those is good. Watch
They
this with
knew
an open
full
mind.
well
You've
they
never
had 10
watched
years
it.
head start
We should
to
do that.
withdraw
That's a
any
good
sort
idea.
That we eat while we watch it.
American
Because what you haven't
interest
pitched is
that
me
they may
sitting
have
there.
had.
Right,
Hold
I
off
come
their
and get
house
down
in
to this.
Florida,
we were missing.
hold all their money out of American banks, all of that stuff that could have potentially been seized under sanctions like this. You think these people don't care?
We've had no teeth for 10 years. No teeth in anything. And will these new sanctions, will those provide some sort of bite?
Thank you.
I
I
don't
appreciate it.
know. But
Thank you.
the fact that there are 500 sanctions that we just were, 500 avenues for them to benefit that we have shut down from that.
The Biden administration has said that a lot
We are
of
not
these
mad at you.
measures
This is
will
not a Sopranos podcast. We just happen to be on it.
slowly strangle the Russian economy and the Russian defense industry. But this is not really
So
doing
why didn't we do it 10 years ago?
also a great case because today the full strength of that suffocation would be evident.
We didn't do anything 10 years ago with Crimea, and then they felt emboldened to probably go to Ukraine. What are you going to do?
But it's just mind blowing. Like when I told Vince Gilligan and Peter that I never watched Breaking Bad.
Before he made the comments about the sanctions, I mean, he's speaking to the White House, to the group of governors.
Sorry. Like, and I told them
I know,
mid-podcast, I have to get this off my chest.
Yeah.
It's eating me alive.
This is what you do. You come on pause.
It honestly would be bothered. We would not be
I've
having
got an
this.
idea for you.
But
Go on every show. Tell them you have to watch their show.
6 years down the line, 5 years
No,
down the line.
if I didn't tell you guys that before we started, we wouldn't be having a fun episode
Yeah.
right now. It'd be eating at me.
Right.
Again,
I was trying to set up
God
the episode. It
willing,
wouldn't be as
we're
fun as
all
it
going to
would
get old. God willing. I can't
No,
wait.
that's not- that's
I mean,
okay.
I've
That's-
talked at
that's what
length
you
about my
responded
excitement to
to.
age and go to a
That's
home
why you
and
pretended to be a
play
fan.
bingo at 10 a.m.
No, I
You pretended to be a fan.
and have
No,
a
I
white wine
Joe, you
picture at
pretended.
lunch.
You said you were a
And
fan.
I'm a
I
whole
did.
lot.
I was like, wait, did I? That was good. That was good acting.
See?
Where's that been?
But,
I know.
so it's not about
It was not on the
domination.
show. If you only watch
Somebody
for the first 5
when you
seasons, you
hear
never
him
saw me
speak,
do
sounds like he's speaking
I have
about
one
a
good scene. I have
from
one good
a
scene on the show.
stationary section. We've all
Jimmy,
had
I
the
thought you were.
relationship.
I thought you were going to show. I'm not just saying that. This number scene you do, I thought you were good. I remember the storyline where you need drugs and Michael Imperioli only buys you drugs, and I like that one.
See, I never knew that happened. I didn't know that.
It was wild.
But he referred to FDR at the age of 59, starting to show signs of decline. Now, granted, he had physical
I'm
signs
like
of decline as
watching
well,
you
but
buy you
at
drugs, and I'm like,
59, they were thinking that FDR might have been a little too young to be
It
president.
was a different
and the
time.
average person, I think, and that's my that's a fault. I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm saying it's a problem.
Amy King is
And
live on KFI 24
Well,
hours.
I think to enjoy TV,
The Williams
whatever, or
Park School
experience.
District Governing Board has voted to
That's
lay
allowed.
off
See,
less
I
teachers
don't
and
know,
staff
because you
members
have to
will
understand,
begin
he
sending
would
out
risk,
notices
this is
next
showing
week.
you, he would
The
risk
district
his
is facing
life
a
for the
budget shortfall
Dawn's
because of
daughter,
declining
like
student
to get
enrollment.
her the good, clean
Senators
drugs, so she's
consumers
not
in
going.
Ukraine, along with a delegation of Democrats to mark the 2-year anniversary of Russia's invasion. Senator Tiffany is Ukrainian President Zelensky. Is also calling on
Wait,
super
you
Russians
need
to
to watch the video.
foreign aid bill
I need to
stalled
watch
in
your
the
hand
House
and watch
that
it.
has
yeah, this is, but that's, that being said, oh, so she
Google
gets
has
the
put
clean
its
stuff, so she
Gemini
does
AI
stuff.
image generator on pause. Users complained it was generating what they
She
call
went and after
inaccurate historical images like black fathers and a female
and
pope.
she got the dirt.
Google says check out of this and will release an updated version of the
It made me
generator
such
soon.
anxiety. I would have went to Tony.
Is that morning low surge clearing to mostly sunny skies,
Well,
sometimes
that's
hungry,
the thing.
at a
We're not honorable, smart
70s,
people.
except for the Antelope Valley.
You know what I mean? These are not the people you're watching. It's been a year for many
From the
people.
Southern California Toyota Dealer Traffic Center,
So
let's
stop
go
shopping
places
without
with
getting
KFI and
anything in
Spy with their
return.
cash in East
Start
LA
getting
on
cash
top.
back on every purchase you make with Ibotta. Ibotta is a free app that gives you the most cash back every time you shop on hundreds of items, groceries, beauty supplies, toys. So you can make sure you're beating inflation no matter what your purchase. The average Ibotta user earns $155 per year. That's probably top for this size shopping trip. Buy that $19.99. It's game your dining go to, or the fancy dinner meals. Right now, Ibotta is offering our listeners $5 for trying Ibotta by using the link. Not today, next year. Just go to the App Store or Google Play and download the free Ibotta app to start getting cash Play or App Store. If I asked you how many subscriptions you have, would you be able to list all of them and how much you're paying? If you would have asked me this question before I started using Rocket Money, I would have said yes. But let me tell you, I would have been so wrong. I couldn't believe how many I had and all the money I was wasting. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bill. I can see all of my subscriptions in one place, and if I see something I don't want, I can cancel it with a tap. I never have to get on the phone with customer service. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and helps save its members an average of $720 a year, with over 500 million in canceled subscriptions. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/nottoday. That's rocketmoney.com/nottoday. rocketmoney.com/nottoday. The best way to learn a language? Immersion. Living where the language is spoken and using it every day. But if that's not in the cards this year, you can still learn a language the second best way, and that's with Babbel. Be a better you in 2024 with Babbel. Science-backed language learning app that actually works. Don't pay hundreds of dollars for private tutors or waste hours on apps that don't really help you. Babbel's quick 10-minute lessons are handcrafted by over 200 language experts to help you start speaking a new language in as little as 3 weeks. My 100-year-old grandmother only speaks Spanish, and let me tell you how Babbel has helped me enrich our conversation even more. Babbel is designed by real people for real conversations. Here's a special limited-time deal for our listeners. Right now, get 50% off a one-time payment for a lifetime Babbel subscription. Only for our listeners at babbel.com/cow. Get 50% off at babbel.com/cow. Spelled BABBEL.com/cow. Rules and restrictions.
Wait, you want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
This guy Lev, my favorite. He's my favorite. I swear to God, all time from the show.
Living in Los
This guy
Angeles,
Lev,
but I don't.
what's just your favorite
That's
story?
why I'm voting for Judge Craig Mitchell to be our next
This
district
guy Lev
attorney.
was playing the
I'm Judge Craig Mitchell. As a criminal court judge for almost 20 years, I see what is happening on our streets. Robbery, home burglary, murder.
But
We need a district attorney who is not afraid to say, enough is enough. The far left agenda is only benefiting those who commit crimes, not protecting law-abiding citizens or providing justice for the victims of crime. A common sense approach is needed. It is what I do in my courtroom every day. It is what I will do as your district attorney. Please vote for me, Judge Craig. Report by Mitchell for District Attorney 2024. Why choose the three-member smart bag? Because no two people speak the same. Only the three-member smart bag lets you choose your individual permanent and comfort your three-member setting. The Climate 360 smart bag is so smart, it can be cool or warm for 13 degrees on either side to your ideal sleep pattern.
And the guy got up and told on everything. Finally left on the spot.
Save 50% on the three-member limited edition smart bag, plus 10%
That
off
guy
all
is
baking.
pivotal.
And
So they had to give
to the story you
It's quick improv. Give somebody else the role.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing I've ever heard.
So fun.
It's my handwriting sometimes.
Listen to the ridiculous degree of the iHeartRadio app or wherever you find your favorite podcast. Hi, this is Dean Sharp, the House Whisperer. I've spent my career designing and building beautiful homes. I'm here on KFI to help you transform your house into a more beautiful home. And while we're at it, build yourself a more beautiful life. Home with Dean Sharp, the House Whisperer. Tomorrow morning at 6 on KFI.
More stimulating talk.
This is a good first name.
Yep.
Interview. But it is a good way to get to know somebody. Let me think for a second.
I don't watch it.
Law and Order legend Jack McCoy has officially tried his last case.
My kids love it. My kids watch like Trick Shot.
He was
I
exceptional.
watch it.
Do you have to put me in?
Such a great,
Do I have a thing on my
such a
nose?
great
No,
character.
my
So
nose is
well
running and I'm
acted.
making sure because every time I go wipe it for like
He's in
20 minutes,
23
I get in my car and I see like a white ring. And I'm like,
Pissed off
nobody
with the
told
death
me.
of a woman last seen out at Central Park at 5 a.m.
I started to watch it all the
arrived at the
time.
scene to find that the victim had not only smashed her head on a rock, but also been strangled.
I'm watching this video now of a guy
Oh my God.
After the war,
ants, and I go home every night. I watch the guy like
over that area while giving the administration a civilian like 2 as long as they don't have one to come on. It's going to make it almost impossible to establish a treaty with constituting savings of it, and you've already occupied that bank as of right now. The Tiger Lander did make touchdown on the moon, first one for Earth Americans to touchdown on the moon in more than 50 years, but really had a pretty neat signal. And back to the information came back to flight control, so they're trying to get better contact with this year.
So coming up next, you heard it here first, probably. It seems like it's going to be a script for a movie at some point down the line. A bad DEA agent that got away with hundreds of thousands of dollars in bribes from the mafia. Does really like Hollywood treatment. But first, President Biden has been using note cards and closed-door fundraisers.
oh, every night.
He's been calling on free-screening donors, consulting his notes to provide answers, and
Wow.
donors are a little bit worried about these cheap note
Awesome.
cards.
What is
Now, he has,
yeah, you gotta see
just
him,
as
like,
every
walk around.
politician I've ever covered,
Shout
gets
out.
cheat sheets. They get note cards when they're going to give remarks. They give remarks so often, so many times, and in front of so many different groups of people. It's nice to be reminded, okay, this is what we're here to do today. All right, we're going to talk about this, this, and that.
They can't know
Yeah,
everything about everything.
They
Awesome.
can't.
And then, like, not only does he build this whole thing, but then he goes into
These
these, like,
detailed
I don't
note
know how he
cards
does the
are
camera work,
troubling
but
because they
fucking-
say
he gets,
things
like,
like,
ants at 4
You
inside of the
take
fucking
your
tree
seat.
trunk, and then, like,
you
he wanted to
and
introduce
Cat.
everything, but then
We
he put that
first saw
tree
these
trunk
note cards
from,
2
like,
years ago. He was giving
outside, and
remarks
it
to the
turned out
guys
that there was, like, an
and
ant
someone
nest in there, so
and
there
it
was
was
already
like,
a bunch of ants.
you
It's like a whole
and
dramatic thing.
give
This guy
brief
does. It's pretty
comment.
incredible.
You sit down.
And the camera work
You
is
ask a question
insane,
of
and, like, the
so-and-so.
storytelling, he actually does really
You
like
leave
Jamie
the
says, I have a
room
lot of time on
on the left. Like,
So funny when
it's
you're like,
the kindergarten
Said you
stuff
bought a
that,
house.
they tape you into your shirt to bring home.
there's also something that's been going on outside of the note. There's something that's going on in some of these news conferences where if I don't know the specific room where they do some of these but there's a room where they put the door off to stage left for the president as he comes in before he goes out. There's been enough weird things that go on when you approach the actual physical door that's open to the other side. Right. And now they put a screen up. There's sort of the folding divider that goes between the media and the door, so you can't see what actually happens once you get to the door.
Opening a door.
Yeah.
Opening a
Yeah, a
door.
lot of
Listen,
like,
you're
you
going
got
around
a lot
that
of channels.
constraint. That's why it's not perfect. And before anybody starts with the, but you guys, Trump fell down with Jack. Okay.
So I always have a lot of.
Why are we talking about the mentality and the physicality of people in their 80s? Octogenarians. I love my parents. They lived into their 80s. God bless them. I would not trust them down a slippery flight of stairs. I wouldn't trust them going onto a Marine One helicopter. I would not want them climbing up the tall stairs into Air Force One. And I don't want them making decisions that impact the international community.
But not celebrity interviews like.
And this is the thing that bothers me most about it. Is,
it's like
polls have shown that it's something like 70, 75% of
or Emperor, like Charlie
all
Rose.
people in America
Because I'll get
don't
obsessed
think
with
that Joe Biden has
I
it.
get obsessed
Right
with
now, the next today. Yeah. And that's why I say imagine him in 5 years. When 2 years
Amazing
ago, we saw the next car that told
writer
him to sit down.
passed
That was
away.
2 years ago.
Seattle.
My point is, there is that many people who objectively look at the thing, and this is the pre-clean stuff and they say, I'm not sure Grandpa's got it all together.
incredible writers.
There are so many people immediately around him throughout the Democratic Party, or people who just hate the other guy and simply say, oh, what are you talking about? He's perfect. He's put on, you've got a new term, a legislative masterclass when it comes to
Writer.
seriously. You are looking at the exact same evidence that I am. And you seriously think he's still got it? Oh, great, cool,
Doesn't it sound like the relative that is, you know, you've had all your life?
And then there's always
They get a little confused. It's okay. That's what happens when you get older. Your memory declines, your cognitive ability declines, your physicality declines. It's still not
so I'm always like, how much would it cost? Just so it was like, that's how you stay grounded. Just to have. How much would it cost you to buy a van, turn it into a house, put it over there somewhere, just so I have it. Getting out is always
I always heard this guy where I'm like, it was scary than that, and it's always like some, you know, nice.
All right, Dad, somebody needs to get the rights to this bridge.
This is so much better than safe words. And I say, you know, how much I think about safe words.
Well, listen, I think that what you do is you think work is your baby.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a good side project.
Okay.
Jerry and Shannon will continue. Amy King is
Well, that's easy because then you sold it
24 hours.
and it costs the right
The
machine
EPA
out.
says it has found the Chiquita Canyon
I
landfill
was like,
presents
okay,
imminent
you
and
know, people are
substantial
doing this
endangerment to
and
nearby
have
communities.
bigger
In a
uphill
news
battles.
release yesterday, the EPA said the operators need to take immediate steps to protect human and environmental health. Some residents who live in the area say the stink from the landfill is making them sick. They're calling
Listen,
on
we
the
really
landfill to be
appreciate
shut
you
down.
so much.
LA
Thank you so
Metro's
much.
Board of Directors has
Yeah,
approved
so
an
fun.
environmental
Really
impact report for the proposed gondola project between Union Station and Dodger Stadium. Supporters of the $300 million project say it would bring much needed economic development to Chinatown while easing traffic, especially on game days.
Joe finally spoke
Critics
for all of us.
say
We all
it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
necessary and is unsafe. The board's
Everyone just
approval
lied.
yesterday includes
Oh, can
conditions
I
like
plug my
jobs
tour?
and development.
Yeah,
and
please.
safety
Yeah.
efforts.
That's all fucking
LA County says the food delivery
I'm on tour right now, but
Gregory.
The health ministry in Gaza says more than 100 Palestinians have been killed by Israeli strikes in the last 24 hours. Hamas says its top political leader has held talks with Egyptian officials about a possible ceasefire and an exchange of hostages. 250 people were taken when Hamas attacked Israel in October, and 100 are still thought to be held. A magician from New Orleans says a Democratic consultant paid him $150 to use AI to impersonate President Biden for a robocall. That call last month told voters in New Hampshire not to vote in the state's presidential primary and save their vote for November.
Well, these are all elected Democrats up and down the state. Voting this Tuesday only enables the Republicans to request to elect Donald Trump again.
Paul Carpenter says he's hired by a consultant who works on ballot access for Democratic presidential candidate James Phillips. Carpenter says he didn't know how the recording was going to be distributed and that he regrets his involvement. Voting centers are opening in LA County for people to get cast their in-person ballots for the upcoming presidential primary election on March 5th. 119 centers will open tomorrow. They're going to be open daily from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then another 600 or so will open on March 2nd. Again, the election itself is on March 5th. We'll check in on the 5 with you. In the sky. Stop without even bothering me on my comment. This is what they do. Right now, you can get a 2023 GMC Sierra on Denali 1500 crew cab 4-wheel drive. $7,500 off that MSRP, plus 2.9% financing for 72 months. Now, they still have 3 of this offer. The top head of the dealership for all the details. Just head right into the showroom. Right into the weekend, in Pasadena, in Colorado, GMC. Southland weather from KFI. Morning low clouds, then
I actually do a pineapple on all
today. High to upper 70s.
Star Wars very good.
Mostly cloudy tomorrow with highs in the low to mid 70s. Cooling down a few degrees for Sunday. Chance of showers overnight Sunday with rain likely Monday into Tuesday morning. It's 58 in Los Alamitos, 57 in Laguna Beach. Now let's check a crash in East LA on the 5.
Probably the biggest thing working right now, northbound side of the 5 past Calzona. The 2 right lanes are taken away with this wreck. Fire department's gone, but the vehicles are still there. The CHP trying to do the paperwork on this thing. It's well before the 710 now. On the
noises from the sound booth.
Yes, outside of the 15 in Ontario.
Okay, you didn't get asked to be on the podcast.
The police approaching the scene there. We had an earlier problem on the 15 south side of the baseline. Looks like something still searched the roadway there. The 2 right lanes, that's got traffic backed up away from the 210 again on the southbound side of the 15. Right your baseline. Real cold, Trevor. KFI in the sky.
Welcome to another episode of Thursday Lauren Conference. Today, I have a really exciting guest on. You know him from his also dating podcast, Fabulous Honeymoon. He also has a book out called Subculture Vulture. Give it up for Moshe Pick.
Every day, we're working to bring that place closer with customer service that's the
last name I've never fucked up.
That's what happens.
Blue Shield of California.
It's like,
it is like,
there's a thing about it.